Hello, y'all. This angle's gonna be so interesting because this is the first time I straightened my hair since cutting it, and I feel like when I lean forward, it looks real funny. I look like Miss Edna, but oh well. Today, a Pokemon coloring book. So I decided to kill time while I wait on my man to get home before we also go stroller shopping. Well, we're not buying anything. We're just gonna go pick one out. And that I'm like, I have a couple picked out, but I need to narrow it down so that way I can narrow it down on my registry. And once I do that, then everything will be all good. Thank you for the heart. John, how you doing? How's your Friday going? Awesome. I gotta pick which one I actually want to do though. I want to do one that's like cute. Also, every time I do one of the Pokemon characters, I don't really know Pokemon like that, so I just be coloring them however I want. I don't want one that's gonna take me forever, but I also want one that will like be entertaining still. That has too much background. I knew we should have got the bluey one. I wanted the bluey one, but Jack wanted the Pokemon one. I didn't really care as long as I get the color. That one would be kind of fun. Let's see. Doing good, Ty. Just here at work, working away. Oh, period. How are you feeling? I feel okay. I was gonna post a short yesterday, I think it was, but my nausea is like not as bad as it was in the first trimester, but it's just not going away, to be honest. So I'm just like trying to get used to it. This morning it was really hard for me to eat. Jack and I went to Skillets, and I literally couldn't even sit in there for like 30 minutes before I had to go to the bathroom and freaking throw up. And it's just because I was so nauseous. And I had eaten like a yogurt in the morning to try and like settle my stomach, and it helped for a little bit, but didn't do much later. Hello, how are you? Hello, Nadia. Happy to have you in here. But yeah, it honestly was just like, yeesh, you know? I feel like I keep telling myself like it's slowing down and the nausea's getting better, but it's kind of not. Like it is compared to the first trimester. Like that's honestly what I have to look forward to, is that it does get better, you know? But oh, this one's so cute. Look at this one. I'm trying to pick which one I'm gonna color right now. But oh, I kind of like this one too. Oh, I kind of like both of these. Both of these are cute. I don't know any Pokemon, so don't come at me for coloring them the way that I want to color them. But yeah, I feel like I keep gaslighting myself and telling myself like it's getting better. And that's because it's better than the first trimester when I was like going to the ER all the time. But it's not like the greatest. Like I told Jack this morning, I was like, honestly, what's so defeating is like we're at 18 weeks right now, so it's like damn, like we're almost halfway through the pregnancy and I still feel like shit like often. And I just hate that. Like there's so much of me, like even before I ever got pregnant, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna be someone who enjoys pregnancy so much. Like even if it gets hard and whatever. And now here I am, like, when am I gonna have fun? Just kidding. No, but like I still like obviously am like I'm very grateful, but I feel like I could just get into like I just don't feel that great, like physically feel that great. So that's why I'm like, hello. Hello, Mustafa. The interesting thing is we have started to talk about names because we know it's going to be a boy. However, we decided that we are gonna keep the name to ourselves until after he's born. And we've kind of already, I think we kind of already decided on one. It didn't take us that long, and it's not even like we discussed it beforehand. It's just, it kind of worked for both of us. It was something that I told him, like, oh, I really like this name. And he was like, yeah, I really like that too. And then we were deciding between two because he had a suggestion that I really liked. And then he really liked mine. And he was like, so which one do you want to go with? And I was like, well, I do like both, but I do kind of like mine a little bit more. And I was like, and then we could throw yours in like the middle name. And he was like, no, like let's kind of, I want to think of a different middle name, but we'll kind of like keep it. So right now we're kind of just thinking of like middle names. But this one's funny. That one's funny looking. But yeah, we're thinking of middle names. We just don't know what we want to do. And then we're going to use both our last names right now because we're not married. And then me and Jack talked about after we get married, like we're thinking that we're honestly going to come up with our own last name, like take a different last name, because I'm not really attached to Smith and he's not really attached to Combs. So I was like, it'd be kind of cool if we did like something that we felt like we can kind of like start our own family with. So I was like, well, let's just put both last names for the baby, and then when we end up changing ours and going through the work of changing ours, like it won't be that hard because like our kid or kids won't have that much paperwork that needs to be changed. So I was like, we'll just go through the process like together of like changing everything all together. But yeah, if you guys have middle name suggestions, I would love to take those suggestions because I'm okay with middle names being a little bit more basic. It's the first name that I didn't want to be that basic. So that's where like, and honestly, I feel like because I picked the first name that we're like basically saying like is the name, like we're kind of, I feel like we know that we want this. So it's not as basic. Like it's a name you've definitely heard before if you're familiar with, I don't want to give away like hints, but if you're familiar with older public figures, if you're familiar with older public figures, it is a name of an older public, an original name of an older public figure. But my only hint that I will give is it's someone who has changed their name. So it was their original name. And we're also going to spell it differently. Nice hairstyle, looks superb. Thank you. This is the first time that I literally have straightened it. And I didn't bump the ends or anything. Like I probably should have bumped the ends, but, and this angle is probably the worst because it keeps falling forward. And I hate the way it keeps looking when it falls forward. And I don't have any clips, which I need to get like little mini clips. That way I can like twist it and like do different shit with it. But thank you. Hello, how are you? Dun, dun, dun. I really don't know which one I want to do. Maybe I spoke too soon. I like this one. Look how cute this one is. What's on the back though? Because sometimes if it's like a really good one on the back, I don't want to do it. Oh no, I don't care about this one on the back. I think I want to do this one. Now, like I said, keep in mind, I don't know any Pokemon, nor do I really care. So I'm just going to color it the way I want to color it. Heck yeah. We're going to do this one. I think this one will be cute. What's speaking to me? Do we want to do it like very colorful, or do we want to do it like not? I feel like ever since I was a kid, I always use pink and blue a lot. So I kind of don't want to do that. Like I'm thinking maybe we go for like browns and then add like a little bit of orange and red, maybe. Is that what I want to do? Ooh, what about like brown, purple, and orange? Sounds like a crazy combo, but I think that could kind of work and kind of be cute. Let's grab that and this. I was like, wait, why are there two oranges? But I think one's neon and one's regular. What's the difference between a neon and a regular orange when it comes to fucking Mr. Sketch. Ew, one of them smells bad. Oh, this one smells kind of good. Okay, wait. Give me 2 seconds. If it pauses for a little bit, like the live cuts out for a little bit, just ignore it. I'm going to take it off the Wi-Fi because sometimes taking it off the Wi-Fi when the Wi-Fi isn't that great here, it works better. So give me two seconds. Hopefully it didn't like fuck up everything. Gorgeous hairstyle. Thank you, Jay. Like I said, this is the first time that I straightened it, so I think I'm seeing how I like it straightened instead of curly. But honestly, this is a lot easier to deal with and a lot easier to do than my curly hair, even with it short. And it honestly dried super fucking fast. Like, that was what I was happy about, is it dried really fast. Okay, so what am I thinking? What am I thinking? What are we thinking? I'm thinking I want to do brown. But I don't know. I think I want to make this part of the hair like colorful. This one our second color, this one our second color, and then the body like brown. And then this matching this. And then this also brown. But I don't know, because I feel like I don't know what pieces go with what. But I think that will be cute. Maybe. And so then do we want to do purple with orange in the middle? Because I think that would be kind of cute. Yeah, let's do that. Me convincing myself already. Now, we're going to do dark brown and light brown for the ears, I think. But I think a dark brown would be good. Let's see. Let's smell this first one. I don't like the way that smells. The nails of variation. Oh, yeah. These were my gender reveal nails. But now we know it's a boy. So if I get nails again, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to get nails again. But how does it dry naturally? Usually like curly, but like if I don't blow dry it, then it's a bunch of different types of curls, like looser curls. Some are tight, some aren't. So I just don't, I hate waiting for my hair to dry. Like that's my number one thing. I hate waiting for my hair to dry. So I'm either gonna diffuse it and do my curly hair, or I'm gonna use my other Dyson to just kind of blow dry it straight. And then I just went over it with a straightener. Like I said, I should have bumped the ends a little bit more, but I get lazy and I don't have my other blow dry attachments. If I had my round brush attachment, it'd be so much easier, but I don't have that right now. Yeah, I've been having my hair short for a good little bit now, like at least a week. And I feel like I started going live more since I got it done. Honestly, I haven't colored in such a long time. And I love using markers, but I also hate using markers at the same time. I really only like to use them to outline. Oh, that's really ugly. I made it too thick in one part and then... Have any of you guys ever watched Big Brother? I know different countries have it, but I don't know which countries it is. I know Canada has it. I don't know if the UK has it. But I used to watch Big Brother so much when I was younger with my mom. And I've been talking about it with Jack, and I'm like, I think you would really like it. And I also told him, I was like, I feel like you'd be really good on a show like that. But I'm gonna show it to him soon. I also got him to start watching Death Note, and he really likes Death Note so far. So I love it. Because that's one of my favorites. Or I'll get a headache if I leave it. Yeah, as soon as I wash my hair, I style it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to with like short hairs, for it to be a lot easier. And honestly, both ways it's really a lot easier than obviously when it's longer. But I just can't leave my hair wet, to be honest. Big Brother before Love Island. Oh, trust me, I talk about Love Island all the time. It's just Jack honestly doesn't watch Love Island. He'll watch it with me if I literally ask him, like, hey, can you sit down and watch this with me? And then he'll watch it. And he knows everything that's going on, obviously, because I talked to him about it. But he is not a fan. He calls it a psyop of a show. He's like, I really do feel like this show is a government psyop because it's not normal. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. But to be fair, I also told him, I was like, well, I've also watched Love Island since like season 1 when like people weren't watching it. Plus, like, my mom watches the UK one and she's been trying to convince me to watch the UK one, which everyone does say the UK one is good. So maybe I will eventually, but I can't, like, I don't know. Not that I don't think it will be good. I haven't been convinced to sit down and watch it yet. My favorite, though, that I go back and watch all the time, no matter how fucking old it is Jersey Shore. I will rewatch Jersey Shore fucking religiously. And it's so funny because Jack had never watched Jersey Shore before. And so I turned it on. And he liked to watch a lot of the episodes with me. He's not as much of like a TV person as I am, though. But that's mainly because he's usually like working and like doing shit, which makes it like more valid. But he's going back to Graveyard. So, like I said, we did start to watch Death Note, and he really likes Death Note so far. Which I'm really happy that he liked it, because Death Note was my first anime. And he was saying, like, he thinks that it's probably, like, his favorite anime that he's watched so far. I don't know how many he's watched besides the ones that we watched, but I showed him Jujutsu Kaisen, which he liked too. And then we also watched Demon Slayer. But we didn't watch that together. Well, we watched one of the movies together. That was actually our first date, was watching the Demon Slayer movie. So, yeah. Well, he likes Pokemon. I don't really like Pokemon like that. Not that I've given it a full try. It's just one of those ones that, like, I just remember being on when my brothers used to watch it. So, I just never fully got invested in it. But my brothers had hella Pokemon cards, and I think they still have some. And so I told Jack, I was like, we're gonna have to raid the room to see where all those Pokemon cards are. That way you could keep them. And I was like, and one day if we have to sell them, we're gonna sell them. Because like I said, they're like the old cards, because my brothers were 90s kids. So they have like cards from like the 90s. Oh, I probably shouldn't have outlined that, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. I really want frozen yogurt again. But I don't know if Jack's gonna want to get that. He just started barbering school, so he's at school right now. And I think he said he was shadowing somebody doing a haircut. So hopefully that's going well. I don't think he's actually cutting yet. I think he's just watching someone right now. But he's really excited for that, so I'm glad that he's excited about it. Is this part his body? Is that part of his body? Like, is that like a tummy? That little tiny piece right there? Or is that part of his hair? No, I think it's part of his body, so we're just gonna use the brown on it too. Body, okay, period. The cast even admitted when they do interviews. Wait, now I need to scroll up. Episode is still running, but once again, only watched when I was younger. Oh, yeah, Jersey Shore. Yeah. I know that there's, yeah, my mom watches like the newer ones. Yeah, my mom watches the newer ones, but I haven't really watched the newer ones. The OG seasons though, like I will go back and watch those like religiously. Like I have to. They're just so good. So entertaining. Yeah, the Italy one was fire. But literally Mike made that season. Mike made that season for sure. Which is really good that he's sober and like clean now. Very happy for him. I feel like Ronnie's still a mess, but you know, hopefully in due time. I really do not like these markers, and I'm the one who picked them out. I think it was something nostalgic about getting Mr. Sketch that I wanted. Oh, kind of a thick line. I've been trying to watch a lot of kids movies that I haven't watched before because I'm trying to see like what movies I'm gonna show our son. And today I decided to watch Luca. I haven't finished it yet, but I just got to the part where Luca he like didn't tell the little girl that he was a sea monster too with the friend. I forgot the friend's name. Shows how much I'm paying attention, but I really like it so far. It's just I haven't finished it. Yeah, it's his body. Okay, period. Wow, my thing keeps getting caught. Like the chat keeps getting caught. I love Luca. Yeah, honestly, like it's really good so far, and I like it. So I think as long as I finish it and I like it, then I think like that will be one that I won't mind showing. Oh, these are basically like the same browns. Girl. Maybe I did fuck up. It's okay. Hopefully it dries later. I mean, technically we could still do like pink. Like color it pink on the inside. But yeah, I really like Raya. I really liked Raya. I love Elemental. Elemental's like Chef's Kiss. It's like one of my favorites. I think Soul's one that I could probably turn on for like me. And he'll probably like it without understanding the message, but he'll probably still like it, so I'm gonna turn it on. And then Lion King, of course, I'm gonna show because like Lion King's a classic. Lion King is also Hamlet, and I did like Hamlet. That was like a really good Shakespeare that we read. And I like that. And like I said, the basis of Lion King is literally Hamlet, so I think that's still pretty like a good introduction, you know. Outdated, but Bambi used to be one of my favorites, so I feel like I'll show Bambi because I did love that. Okay, now which purple? This is a neon purple. This is a regular purple. What do these smell like? Ooh, this one smells good. Ooh, even this one smells good. They smell slightly different. Oh, that smells delish. We're gonna use this one. So we're gonna do purple. I'm gonna make the lighter purple because at the end of the day I feel like they dry down the same. But Stray Kids, I don't think so. What about Moana? Oh, I like Moana. I'll show him Moana. Unfortunately, he's not gonna get around watching Princess and the Frog because I fucking love Princess and the Frog and I'll still turn that shit on all the time for myself. So baby boy's gonna have to watch that. I don't care if he likes it or not. But Yes, Hamlet, forgive me. I had no idea Americans were so nuanced. Well, to be honest, I don't think most Americans are nuanced. I just had one of the best literature, AP literature teachers ever. And so she introduced us into some of the best stuff. Like another one that I really loved is The Importance of Being Earnest. I, for some reason, was so obsessed with that. It's like a little play, and I was so obsessed with it. And then we even watched a short film to it, and I was like, ah, it's so good. The Bruno one. Oh, where they sing "We Don't Talk About Bruno." Encanto. Encanto is that one. Okay, Encanto. I didn't hate it, and I watched it again, like trying to like I said, like make a list of ones that I want to watch, and it's just not one that like stood out to me like as one of that I love to go back and watch. But I didn't hate it. Like I think that it's still good, and I think kids will really like it, so maybe I will show him that one. And if he likes it, then it's great. But then I have to like think of myself at the same time. I'm like, girl, what do I want to be hearing all day if they end up loving it, you know? No, but I think that's one I could do because I be singing We Don't Talk About Bruno. And it was so funny because Jack has never watched that movie. And so he was like, why do you keep singing that? And I was like, because we don't talk about Bruno. I just love it. And then I was super like shocked to see that in Luca that they end up saying Silencio Bruno when they talk about their inner voice. I was like, that's so funny. Oh, Meet the Robinsons. I'm for sure showing him Meet the Robinsons. We're also definitely gonna watch Coco because Coco's really good. I love Coco. So I hope my kid likes Ratatouille. I like Ratatouille. Jack doesn't like Ratatouille. So that's gonna be one that I'm gonna have to show him when Jack's not home. And if he ends up liking it, then not my problem. Just kidding. No, but yeah. Drop Dead Fred. Why does that sound so familiar? That sounds very familiar. I'm trying to think of what else. What's some other good kids movies? I'm honestly thinking like Disney right now. Disney and Pixar. Oh, Toy Story is a must. Except I don't like Toy Story 2. So I'm gonna skip that one. Toy Story 2 can be shown to him by his dad because Jack likes Toy Story 2. I don't like Toy Story 2. That can be a father-son day type of vibe. Wreck-It Ralph. I'm for sure showing him Wreck-It Ralph because I loved Wreck-It Ralph when I was younger. We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah, he was like, why do you keep saying that? And I was like, because we don't talk about Bruno. It just is what it is. We don't talk about Bruno. Get with it. I think Raya is such an underrated one, though. I did not hear enough people talk about Raya. And Raya was really good. I also really loved Turning Red, but I think that's because Turning Red like spoke to me. Because I was like, oh girl, I for sure was that girl. I loved my boy bands when I was younger. I still got my shit done. But hell yeah. I absolutely love my boy bands, and I went to go see all of them in concert. There's not a single boy band that I listened to that I didn't see in concert. I got to see One Direction twice. I got to see 5 Seconds of Summer. I got to see Pretty Much. I went and seen Why Don't We. There was a band called Fourth Ave that ended up breaking up super early. One of them actually was a backup singer for Kanye after. And then the other one toured with Giveon. So TG, if you're still in here, you probably seen him. He toured with Giveon. And he was one of his backup singers. And literally when we went to the show, I told Nathan, I was like, was like, I think that's Camry. And he's like, who the fuck is Camry? And I was like, he used to be in a boy band. And he was like, oh. We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah, but Turning Red, I love Turning Red. That one was a good one. You've never been to a concert? You definitely gotta go to a concert. I've taken a couple people to their first concerts. I was such a concert kid. And I think that's honestly because like my mom was such a concert kid. My very first concert was Prince, and then immediately after I went to go see Big Time Rush. And I'm like the nuance, the balance. That's why Prince is like still to this day like my all-time favorite artist. Because I grew up on Prince and I got to see him perform, which is one of the best things ever. I feel like this is gonna look funky until I start coloring it with color pencils. And then hopefully it starts to come together. If not, it might just look ugly. We don't talk about Bruno. I can't stop freaking singing that. Okay. Oh, I'm not done with this. Am I? No. We're gonna do the head that color. And then we're gonna do this part. This type of purple. Hopefully, I'm hoping that this is a darker purple. If it's not, then oh well. Hi from Canada. Hello from the Bay Area to Canada. Drake and Kendrick last year in the UK. Period. I personally don't like Drake, but are you pregnant? I saw your last shorts video. Yeah. Don't talk about Bruno. Okay, I need to shut the fuck up. I need to stop saying that before they copyright me. It's just stuck in my head now. Oh, Finding Nemo. I'm for sure showing Baby Boy Finding Nemo. I used to love Finding Nemo as a kid. I would literally watch it back to back. Chicken Little. I also had Chicken Little on DVD, and I used to watch that shit back to back. That was my movie for real. Does that look like a darker purple? Kind of not, but kind of. We'll see how it dries. We'll see how it dries. I know. Guys, for the gender reveal, John brought a cake and everyone loved it. And he told me that everyone was gonna love it, but now everyone has genuinely been asking me for the bakery, and I'm like, y'all, I don't know. Like, I don't know where it's from. I'm not too positive. You're asking the wrong gal. I don't even know where you got it from, but everyone loved it. It was so good. It was so, so great. Ew, this one smells so bad. I literally smelled it before and it smells horrible. This one smells good though. This one smells like fucking ass. Cute. Yeah. Back to we're thinking of fucking middle names now. And I honestly don't. I personally don't know. I feel like I'm not good with middle names. Because like I said, middle names to me can be more basic. And I just don't think of basic names. But now that we have the first name down, I think it's going to help a little bit with it. But it needs to flow. So I know that for sure. Because sometimes when I hear what people name their kids and then they tell me what the middle name is, and it's like, girl, that doesn't go with their first or last name at all. I'm kind of like, why'd you choose that? And I don't want to name like that. Like, I don't want to name that has people like, girl, that doesn't even flow well. Plus, I'm like also one of those people that's like, you're naming a human being, not a baby. But our first name does, I mean, like I said, me and Jack both really like the first name that we chose. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here talking about Bruno so much. They don't copyright me. I'm coloring like a freaking toddler. I'm going over the lines. But it's okay. It's okay. Then what color should I make the eyes? Well, the little things. I feel like his inner eye we need to make black, obviously. I'm like obvi, even though it's like you can definitely do another color. Yeah, that looks wonky. Okay, fire. I want his little tongue to be like, should we do red or pink? No, let's do like a pink tongue. Oh, this one smells really good. Sorry, I'm looking. You have a middle name. My grandma didn't have one. Yeah, I have a middle name. Me and all my siblings have a middle name, and then Jack has a middle name too. This one smells like black licorice. Oh, it is black licorice. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna do this pink as the tongue. I think I want to make the nose black too, but I'm not sure yet. And then, what should I make the eyes? Like this part. I feel like I want them to stand out, but I don't want it to be too stand out-ish. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Well, actually, let's color the rest first, and then we'll see. So we need a dark brown and a light brown. Is this a brown? That's like a gold. Is this a brown? That's like a reddish brown, which would be kind of cute. Is this a brown? This is a light brown. We'll use that for the ear. It's like a purple. No. This one will have to do. Is this a brown? Oh, this is a brown too. Oh, these are two different browns. Oh, I think this one actually might be better. You know what? We'll keep all of them out. Yeah, but we're gonna start with this one. Oh, thank you for the star. The stars are so cute. I love them. They're literally so cute. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh my gosh. Shut up, girl. I'm literally even annoying myself with that. Oh, Sunday. Oh, period. That one's cute too. I still can't get over the one that Nadia sent when it said flow state. That was literally perfect. The flow state one was like so superb. It was unreal. I was really going in with my coloring skills on the one that me and Jack were doing. We like worked on it together. And it was I was going in. I was doing real good with like my color work and all that other shit. It was fire. This one I'm just gonna do very basic though. Very basic. Because I ain't trying to be blending all crazy and shit. Let me see if we still have it. We didn't finish it, but it's one. Oh, cute. That one's like my favorite one. I mean, granted, I haven't seen all the other ones. But this is the one Jack did. He made it look really cool. He did this one. And then this is the one that I was working on. Like, look how cute I made them. You telling me that I did not eat that up? I ate that up. So, I didn't finish mine, clearly. But I'm saving it for when me and him color again. This will be the one that I keep working on. But this is one that he did. He actually finished his. But he was like, I didn't do all the blending like you did, so. But this time I ain't doing all that blending for real. Maybe I'll add like a little bit of like highlights and shit, but nothing too crazy. I just feel like coloring's so fun. I don't know how people don't like coloring or painting. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh my gosh. I'm talking about Bruno so much he's about to come out. Oh my gosh, you know what other movies I used to love as a kid? We had them on VCR. Or VHS, not VCR. VHS tapes was the orange cassettes of the Rugrats movies, Rugrats in Paris and Rugrats Gone Wild. I love those. Said, bro, I don't drink, just H2O, bro. Perceive me as anything other than a child is crazy when I'm 24 years old. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Apparently we talk about Bruno. Whoa, that was cool. Do they have other ones, or is it only Norway? That was fire. Wait, that one was super cool. That one was hella cool. I want to see it again. If there's other ones, I want to see what the other ones are. I don't go in on people's lives enough to see what the stickers are. That one was fire. Y'all, I want to go shopping so bad, but I don't have shopping money right now. I just want to go shopping. I be getting so bored at the house. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like the Spain one better than Norway. It was just so cute. I love drawing and I'm new and I sub. Oh, period. Hi, Sophie. I love your name, how it's Sophie. That's so cute. I love that. I love that. I love that. Dun, 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 dun. Cute. Coming together. Coming together. Coming together. I remember being in elementary school and I used to like color with kids, and kids would be like fucking going hella hard with the fucking colored pencils, and that used to make me cringe so bad even as a child. I was like, girl, what are we doing? Let's have some decorum. Let's have some class. Let's learn how to color for real. What did he say? As I thought you knew, I got 2 spare livers in the freezer. Yeah. Honestly, as much as you have a drink, I think that that's necessary. Hey, but good old Americans be the same way. They be the same freaking way. Like at the gender reveal, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many people got drunk. And I literally was the only sober one. So it was kind of fun, but also like nightmarish having to be around it. Great for people watching until it became something I didn't want to watch anymore. But we already said, I was like, at the baby shower, we're not doing alcohol. Sorry, but not sorry. If people want to bring alcohol, they're gonna have to bring alcohol, but we are not supplying alcohol this time. There was just a couple things about, honestly, like I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple things about the gender reveal that I just didn't like. Like, did I have as much fun as I thought I was gonna have? No. And I hate saying that, but it's just like the truth. I was really stressed out that day. And it was just, I don't know. There was a lot of things that I just didn't have the most fun. And so I think Jack had a good time, which is, I'm glad that he had a good time. At least, I mean, like one of us should have had like a really good time. And I think he had a good time. But for me, I was really stressed. There was someone who ended up showing up that I didn't care for. And unfortunately, like they showed up right as we were finding out the gender. So it irritated me. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't care for it. So, and then like, I don't know, there was just a lot of things, not a lot of things, but enough, you know, to make me not enjoy it. And it definitely made me not enjoy it completely, because like obviously like there's gonna be somewhat of joy in like finding out like what we were having. It's just, it didn't completely go down the way I wanted it to go down. So. Indulge in food, real. Food is the best part to indulge in when you're traveling, in my opinion. Oh, thank you. I did really like my dress for the gender reveal. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was really like stressed because like honestly like I'm not great at like hosting people because I always think like I always have a lot of like guilt for not bouncing around enough. But one thing that I did hate was like there was one point that I was sitting down trying to eat and my friends were like, "Oh, eat, eat, eat." And then like that's when my family wanted to take pictures and a whole bunch of other shit. So I had to get up and we were taking pictures. And then yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of things that I don't know. I felt bad for like my guests. And then I just yeah, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not gonna do that again. Next time we have a kid, like we're just gonna find out the gender together. And then if a baby shower wants to be thrown, then we'll have a baby shower. Same thing that Jack just called me. Jack called me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. He's on his way home. Well, actually, he's stopping by the beauty supply to get more mannequin heads. And then he'll be on his way home. And then we're going to go look for strollers. Speak to your people. It's good now. Good. I'm mixing another brown with the dark brown, and I like the way this is looking. It's just slightly changing the color, but it's changing it enough for me. Not for me. This is way off topic, but I was sitting there scrolling through TikTok, and there's this girl that I would watch. Not like actively watch all the time, but I would just like kind of see her stuff a lot. And I liked her content. And she got a BBL. And I was like, whoa, what did I miss? I think BBLs are such a funny concept because I'm like, y'all realize like you're gonna get older and you're gonna be like fucking 80 with a BBL. Like, what about that? Like, and like bodies are always trends anyway. So it's so crazy to think like you're gonna modify your body that much. Not that it should be trendy, but that's like kind of fits into the point of like not liking BBLs. At the end of the day, it's like to each their own, but I just always think that they look so funky, and I literally always think like you're gonna be old with a BBL. Like, think about that concept. Like, I literally cannot get over that. I'm like, yes, it's probably fun and fresh while you're young, but you're gonna get older. And like, what if you're in a nursing home? You're gonna be in a nursing home with a BBL. You're gonna have like these skinny little old woman legs with a BBL. It's hilarious. The thoughts of that are so funny to me. Like, I could never. I could literally never. If I ever even thought about getting a BBL, check me into a mental hospital. Because I'm going crazy. We're almost there. We doing good. We doing good. You're so beautiful. Enjoy your day. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Nursing home, come get the breakdown. Yeah, the nursing home's gonna be crazy. They gonna have BBLs bumping up in there. I think it's funny because people make the joke that BBLs stink. Now imagine being an old person with a stinky BBL. Yeesh. Not my problem though. That's one thing that I hate about coloring is like when they get all out of shape and out of line and you gotta reline them up again. Wait, I'm talking about no. Ooh, Sandlot. I'm showing our kids Sandlot for sure. I've never met anyone that has never liked The Sandlot. That's such a good movie. Okay, whatever, that's good enough. Now we need our purples. Ooh, I want this like magenta-y pink for the tongue. I think this will be really cute for the tongue. This one is too light of a purple, I think. That's also too light of a purple. They look deformed. I tell them all the time. BBLs, yeah, BBLs just look funky. Because most of the time BBLs, like, you can always tell by the hips. And it was so funny because there was a trend on TikTok for a little bit that was like, you can always tell the BBL, and it was like girls like trying to say that their BBLs are undetectable, and it's like, I hate to break it to you, girl, that thing ain't undetectable. No matter how much you think it is, it ain't undetectable. Because the other thing is too, like, if you have a naturally big butt, you're gonna tell it's natural. And then if you have a big butt from like going to the gym, your legs are gonna be toned. Like there's literally zero way to like work out your ass to make it bigger without the rest of your legs being toned or matching. It's just not gonna happen. But with a BBL, you can definitely tell that that shit ain't matching. Oh, wait, I'm talking about Bruno, no. And I think it's so funny when people see people with BBLs and they're like, oh, body T. I'm like, girl, please. Are they going to be 80 and you're saying body T? No. They're going to be 80 and you're going to be saying body funky. Body funky. So funny. We don't talk about no. This one's like already dull, but I'm using it anyway because I need a purple. Probably should have looked at that before. Oh damn, I'm hella dumb too. I put the browns away before doing the inside of the ear. It's okay. We'll come back to it. I put them on the end so it'll be easy to find. Guys, I want to go shopping so bad. I'm not even a shopper of a person, but I just really want to go shopping. Like, I have an itch to go shopping, but I refuse to spend money. If I had shopping money, I would go shopping. But I don't have shopping money right now. So, we not going shopping. But I want to go. I have an itch for it. I hate when when color pencils get dull, because then the streaks from coloring end up being funky. But it's okay. We work with what we got. And like I said, I'm gonna mix the purples, so. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Oh yeah, this purple is like fire. It's like a purplish pink. That's cute, that's cute. I like it, I like it. It's coming together well. Lebanese good times. And Kanto earlier. Yeah, I keep singing it ever since we talked about it. Don't get on their bad side. That's all funny. Want to see what I'm drawing? I'm just coloring. I'm coloring right now. I'm not really drawing. I haven't drawn anything in a minute. I haven't painted anything in a minute either. Which I used to love painting, but then when I got super depressed, it was so hard for me to like paint and enjoy it. I just started hating everything that I was doing. So it kind of ruined it for me. And I have not been back since. Cute. Fire. I think when we do the orange, it'll look really good. Summer plans for Nadia, yeah. What are your summer plans, y'all? What are your summer plans? My summer plans are to stay in the house. Just kidding. No, I do want to go to the beach though at some point. At some point, I would love to go to the beach. We technically did go to the beach, but it wasn't a beach that I wanted to go to. Not that I'm complaining about it. It's just like, and we also went later in the day because this was when Jack was still coaching basketball. So we had to get done with his tournament first. And then we went. So we only stayed for a little bit. And then we got hungry because we didn't get food before. Oh, sheesh. I gotta fix that. We don't talk about Bruno, no. want this purple to be like slightly darker than the face without going like too dark. And I think it's kind of working. I think I might add a little bit of blue to it to make it slightly darker. I think you see the vision. I think you can see what I'm trying to do with it. I really need to finish Luca. I was gonna turn it on while I colored, but I was like, nah, we should go live. Because I haven't been live in a little bit. A finger heart. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, cute. I'm glad I didn't miss it. Santorini. My mom loves Santorini. Tonight for dinner. Ooh. That's actually really cute. I love that. I want to go to the beach for dinner. That'd be fire. There's a place in Half Moon Bay called Flying Fish. And I haven't had that in forever, but they have amazing, 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 amazing clam chowder. And it's so good. And they have virgin strawberry daiquiri smoothie type vibes. Like they blend it. And yummy. I really want that. It sounds delish right about now. Guys, I've been trying a lot of zero beers. I've been trying a lot of zero beers. But I just tried the Heineken ones recently, and I really like those. But I've also never had a regular Heineken, so I don't really know what that tastes like. But I really liked it. I thought it was super good. No problems in paradise, period. I love your nose. Thank you, Layla. I think I said that right. Is my nose fake? What do you even mean by that? Are you like asking if I had like a nose job? Cause no. I sub. Period. Thank you. Oh, you said nah problems in paradise. I thought you said no problems in paradise. Dun, 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 dun. Not trying. Not trying to be rude, but it's baby coming. Yeah, I'm pregnant. 18 weeks. So that's why we got a baby boy in here. Dun, dun, dun. She has no kids without marriage. Can't risk bursting into a ball of flames. You're hella funny. You're hella funny. It was so funny. Jack was telling me today, because like I said, he's going to barbering school. And he asked if he could bring me in to work on his shampoo and massage portion. And the lady who like runs the school was like, yeah, like definitely. They were like, you'll have to be the one who does it for her, obviously. And he obviously didn't have a problem with that, but like, and then he was like, yeah, then she ended up asking me like, so she has a ring coming her way, right? I was like, oh, period. Look at that lady looking out. But yeah, we had already like talked about stuff like that. I think especially if you're having a kid, it's important to talk about shit like that. Because I mean, marriage ain't for everybody, but if you're gonna be having a baby with someone, I think it's worth the conversation and thought, you know? Because ultimately, at least in the US, I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the US, I view it as important because if anything happens to me and say like me and Jack aren't married, then like if anything happens to me, then it goes to like my mom to decide, which I don't really care because I know my mom has my best interest. But when like you don't have like merit you don't have any like rights with your partner no matter how long you've been together, like whatever, if you're not married. And I just think when you have kids, like in case of medical emergencies, like that's one of the most important things. Like I said, I don't know how it is in other countries, but I love your nails. Thank you. I got them done for my gender reveal. Like I said, now we know it's a baby boy, but they're super fire. My nail tech always does such a good job. She always does such an amazing job. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Happy for you, thank you. So the kid won't go to the father? No, the kid, like if anything happened to me, it would go to the father. Okay, so like say like knock on wood, but say like if I went into a coma or something and I may need like a surgery or something, but obviously I'm knocked out, I'm in a coma. I can't answer to consent to anything. If Jack knew everything that I wanted, like say like me and him had conversations like pull a plug, give me this surgery. I don't want this surgery. Just make sure this happens or da 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 whatever. Like in case of a medical emergency, he can literally tell the doctor like I know for a fact she would want this. But they would null and void everything that he says and they would go to like my mom. So they'd go to the next family member, like the closest family member. So she could have like no idea what the fuck I want. And if she was like, no, let's hold off on this surgery because I don't know if this would happen or I don't know if she would want this to happen, but Jack's sitting there like, no, we should do this because this is what she said, it would still be up to my mom to like do anything. But when you're married, that goes to your spouse. But then that also is a double-edged sword because if you don't trust your partner and your partners want to make those decisions for you, that'd be real scary. But I trust him with everything, so that wouldn't be that scary for me. Obviously, the medical emergency would be scary, but not having him like help make the decisions. But yeah, I just think that's really important when you have a kid because like obviously like your spouse and your partner is gonna know what you're gonna want the most. So like same thing even in like freaking like delivery. If my mom was there and there were complications that I couldn't speak for myself for, they would ask my mom before they ask him. But my mom would never be the type that wouldn't, you know, talk to him about it. She would never. Hey, it's coming together. Coming together. Okay, now we need black. And we need orange. Orange. We don't talk about no. Katie, hello. Yeah, see, like, that's like her having her mom is like, you know. But if it was you're married, then it goes to your partner. So like I said, it could be a double-edged sword. It just depends. I'm glad I picked these colors. I think it's cute. After Jack gets home, I'm having him go with me. I'm not having him go with me because we've been talking about it. But we're going to go look at strollers that I have on my registry right now. That way we can narrow it down as to what we both like the feel of. So we're going to go to Target. Then we're going to go, I think, to Nordstrom. But I think we have to find a Nordstrom. Because the only one that we have close by is a Rack. So they don't have strollers. That looks so cute. Are you kidding me? I low-key kind of want to do the inside the ears orange too, but I'm gonna wait till we do the black first to see. Favorite Batman story was, I don't know. I don't really watch superhero movies. The only Batman I watched was Dark Knight. Here it depends on your will. That's a bit fun for any possible illegitimate offspring. Oh, period. Illegitimate offspring. That's so funny. Illegitimate offspring is hilarious. Okay, now we just need to decide on what to make the eye color. What do I make the eye color? This part. What do we do? Now, so I'm going to shade in the ears brown. But maybe we do like that golden brown. You're so golden. Na, 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 na. You're so golden. Out of my hand, I know that you keep, 'cause I risking it by singing right now because freaking YouTube copyrights fucking everything. Okay, I don't love that. We need to make it a little bit of a darker brown. I think it would be a good base. With Mr. Sketch Markers, can you still smell it on the paper? Low key. Not fully, but low key. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you, David? How are you, David? There's only like 3 strollers that I'm like interested in that I have on the registry, and I just want to narrow it down. Okay, maybe we make the eyes yellow. That way it kind of goes with the ears a little bit more. Kind of meshes and blends in a little bit. Hello, side girl. How are you? I am currently just waiting for Jack to get home. And then we're gonna go shopping. This one smells good. I like the way that smells. It smells delicious. I thought I was gonna be able to. Oh, my ear is ringing. Someone's talking shit about me. I thought I was gonna be able to color it in a little bit more. My cousin was able to. It's okay. Ta-da! Cute. We're done. We are finito, bonito. Na, na, na. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put these ones over here because we don't be acting crazy all up here. Oh, now it looks normal. I don't know how the hell that happened. No, it can't go in there. So what the heck? Where does the missing crayon go? Oh, I did it. Period. I made it look better again. And then I gotta put all the freaking markers back. Double purples. Maybe I should have done it Roy G. Biv style. No, we need Oh, these two to go together. These two to go together. And then these two. Come on. Then these two. Oh. And then these two. See, looks like a fresh box. Oh, the colors were on top. That's okay. Ta-da! That's our whatever this Pokemon is called. I don't know Pokemon like that. Nor do I really care to, so. I think this one's one of my favorites though. This one was the most fun to color. And then this one. So now we just gotta add it to the collection. Oh, there's stickers. I didn't even notice that. Cute. Okay. I really need to eat. I don't know if Jack's gonna want to eat when he gets back home. But it's been a minute since I ate. So I know he must be starving. This little guy in here must be starving. So I'm gonna figure out something to snack on real fast. But, you know. But yeah, anyway, thank y'all for joining me while I colored. It's like the only thing that I do at the house to like keep myself entertained right now. So yeah, I will possibly see you guys soon. I was gonna post a short today too, but I keep forgetting. It was honestly just like an update of me like talking about fucking like the vomiting basically, which is still so annoying. The vomiting and nausea is so annoying. But honestly, I think what's more annoying is people trying to give me fucking solutions for it, and it's like, girl, I've tried everything under the sun, and you better not fucking recommend crackers, because that makes me want to freaking punch somebody. But, but yeah, thank y'all for chilling and chatting with me. But I'll see you guys soon. Later.